And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we wrap up our Monday night schedule with another great matchup here in Week 17 as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Green Bay Packers. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
It's a loss of 1.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. He's got his target. That's complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. They'll roll him out right. Right side to Watson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Love looking to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. The Packers at 7 and 8 now on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Play fake. Here's Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Going back to Love. That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. But they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game. Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's Love. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Now Love. Dancing to his left. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll go with Jones. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Love now. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Texans are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. From the 23, here's a 2nd down and 4. Another carry for Pierce. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months. Not weeks, months.
And I think the challenge they put upon themselves is, we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Down to the 22-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down, Love. And that is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. That's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Derek Stingley will bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Stroud looking to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that'll fall incomplete. He was was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Stroud working out of the gun. That's complete to Mooney. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Going for it with Pierce. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play down.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Stroud. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
First down, Houston.
In motion left is Davis. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Now a 2nd and 6. Stroud. He's got his man. It's Pierce. Touchdown, Texans. Dameon Pierce. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Play action this time with Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, Love to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. Again, it's Love. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Texans force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Got ready? Stephanie Ranger.
Final play of the half. Stroud. Flush to his, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And carrying this out from the end zone, here's Stingley. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Give left side for Pierce. Running right through him. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 77 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year. 1st down, they go right back to Pierce. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And his carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. They'll run here with Pierce. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dameon Pierce. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
To throw now. Here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard
Love going to give this one to Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
3-yard pickup.
They go bootleg. Love rolling to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Love. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Packers first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Final minute now of the third quarter. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Texans.
Love from the gun. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And able to get this to the 31. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And his throw here is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The Packers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. Up the middle, Jones. Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Jones, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, 75 yards. And the Texans extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone.
Jalen Reed on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. He'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Love now.
At the 17-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. On the ground with a tight end. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Now Stroud. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And this results in 6. Touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Texans have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Packers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's good for the Packers. 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down. Love. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line.
And the Packers 1st down.
On play action. Love to throw. He'll buy some time right. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
Down.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On third down, Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Desperation time here. Love on fourth down. Oh, and that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Texans defense stands tall. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 6. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And oh, he coughed it up, and the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. Steps away, and he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Throwing. Love. Escaping the pressure right. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. One last shot now for Love. Eluding the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles. But in the second half, that offense kind of kicked.